Hello, everybody, and welcome to beautiful Daytona International Speedway. We are here for the inaugural Daytona 50. After the duels, a lot of huge crashes happened, but 4 drivers came out victorious, and they will join the 10 full-time drivers today. Let's go meet your starting lineup for today's race. Row number 1, we have Alex Bowman and Christopher Bell. First 10 are all full-time drivers, by the way. Row number 2, Chase Briscoe and Chase Elliott, 2 chases. Row number 3, Todd Gilliland and Joey Logano. Row number 4, we got the Austins, Austin Dillon and Austin Cindric. Row number 5, Kyle Larson and Eric Jones. Row number 6, Cody Ware and Ricky Styles Jr. And rounding out the field today, Denny Hamlin and Chris Buescher. These are 14 of the best drivers right now. 10 of these are the full-time drivers. 4 of these had to fight tooth and nail to get into this field. Had to weave their way through a lot of crashes, but here we all are at Daytona. 14 drivers try their hand at the Daytona 50. It's a 20-lap race today, and rules are the same as the Grand National Series and the Truck Series race. I gotta turn off the conveyor belt. There we go. Yeah, so nobody is going to die on the conveyor belt. Yeah, 20-lap race. Expect to see a lot of cautions and a lot of hooks because the driver's bumper will get hooked to the back and they will go spinning. So we will see if that will happen. It most likely will. Pace car is down pit road. The first ever Daytona 50 is underway. Alex Bowman got a great start there. Christopher Bell and Chase Briscoe, the JGR team, it's how fast will it take for them to get lined up. As we expect here, they're just gonna play it safe here as they're all just staying in a line together. We even down this backstretch now. It's Bowman with a considerable lead, but Bell looks like he does have a run. Stenhouse in the back looking to the top already. Will anyone go with him though? That is the question. As it looks like nobody is gonna go with Ricky Styles. He's gonna fall to the back. He was already up there. There is Jones and Austin Cindric. They're going to try that top. First lap complete. Alex Bowman leads that lap. That's a point for him. Most points gets 5 extra bonus points. So, keep an eye out for that. Cindric gets spun in the back. Doesn't tag anybody. If he can keep it going, we will stay green. Does look like he will keep it going. Yeah, he does. We will stay green. And Gilliland gets very loose at the front. And he's going to tag Bowman. Bowman's going to save it. They're getting very swirly up front as they're almost 4 wide for the chases in the middle. And then Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson on that bottom. As yeah, very close racing here. As Cindric does have damage. He's got to keep it going though. Yeah, 3 laps in, only the Cindric crash, and that is it. Yeah, Cindric is continuing to just hobble around. Hopefully he doesn't interfere with the track, as it's been Bowman out front for a majority of this race now. Here come the JGR teammates. They're going to try and make a move on that top lane. Todd Gilliland as well. Watch out for him. He's on that bottom with Kyle Larson. Oh, Bell in the wall. Christopher Bell around. Caution is out. Cody Ware gets in it. Bell goes upside down. Caution is out to race back. Cody Ware upside down. Huge crash coming to the line. Oh my goodness, Joey Logano almost just died. And I think he might have. That is huge, huge, huge. As, yeah, they're just dying, and I forgot to record. Okay, so we are reviewing this in metal. We're going to make a decision here. That should the cars that flipped be out of the race. Is yeah, there was a, oh my goodness, yeah, Joey Logano with like a Bobby Allison similar type crash. If you can't make it back to the line, I don't think you should be able to race. As yeah, oh my goodness, Christopher Bell took a huge hit there. We don't get a very good angle of that. So yeah, take a look at this one more time. Yeah, that is a huge, huge crash. Top 3 I think are safe. It's technically scored at the time that you cross the line. I think Joey Logano is going to be out of this race. He has too much damage. And yeah, Christopher Bell is going to also stay in the race. Ricky Stenhouse, I believe, is one of the only DNFs in this race. Yes, Stenhouse there. Just a huge, huge wreck to start this race. That's not what you want to see. Oh no, Stenhouse is fine. Back here at Daytona, we are under the red flag condition here as cleanup is having to take place. The 4 drivers that got unscathed are on screen right now. Kyle Larson, Chris Buescher, who had masterful avoidance. Go watch it back. It was incredible. Todd Gilliland and Alex Bowman. The rest deemed to be involved in the wreck. Ricky Stenhouse, Christopher Bell, and Cody Ware, by rule, will be put a lap down because they flipped and they have to do extensive repairs to get themselves back into the race. As we're getting word now that the yellow flag is out, they're going to start to pace again. As yeah, 2 cars taken out, and this Joey Logano and who else? I forgot. I'll put it up on screen right now. But yeah, just huge crash. Yeah, just very controversial wreck, but yeah, only 4 drivers made it through unscathed. You could argue that they didn't because they spun after. I consider that they did though. So we're gonna restart with 13 laps to go. Still a lot of racing left in this. Will they lay it down or will they continue to go hard just like they did during the bell wreck? As yeah, lots of cautions here. The main thing in testing. Yeah, you're probably gonna wreck quite a couple times. Now coming back to the line, green flag is in the air. Todd Gilliland will lead us back to the green, and I'm gonna record this time actually. Yeah, as they're getting very squirrely in the back. There, that was the 2 chases. Chase Elliott, Chase Briscoe there. Yeah, there's Bell and Elliott. Bell's a lap down. Stouse is a lap down. Cody Ware is a lap down. So yeah, they're gonna try and unlap themselves, but only one of them will get the free pass. So it's very key which one is in the front, as most likely we will not see 3 more cautions. We could, but it's not very likely. Should be, yeah, it should be 9 out of 10. Okay. Okay, yeah, it should be 12 to go. We're gonna set laps 7. There, that should be good. Bell's a lap down, South is a lap down, and Ware's a lap down. Sorry for that, but there. Now we're good. As yeah, they're getting very tight up here. As yeah, I forgot to show you the action. As yeah, it's Gilliland in the middle there. It's Buescher up front from last place. We saw Anthony Alfredo do that in the Grand National race. Can Chris Buescher do it here? There's Buescher, and there is Alex Bowman up on the top lane. He's going to try and get a push from his Hendrick teammate, Chase Elliott. Now's the pack very bunched up together. There should be 12 to go. I screwed that up. Should be 9. Oh, shoot. Okay. I think that's what it should be. So yeah, they're getting very racy up here. So I'm just sending the laps back again. Sorry for that. Yeah, pretty racy up front. I think they might be playing it safe here. They're not making very aggressive moves. They're just staying in their lane. It looks as though. Ooh, Bowman got on the wall a little bit. Elliott pushed him out a lot. I thought he was going to hook him for a second. Not intentionally, but yeah, 10 laps to go here at Daytona. Oh, Hamlin! There he goes. That's going to be a big wreck, I think, if he can't save it. Yeah, big crash. Bell goes flipping once again. Caution is out. And yeah, huge crash as Denny Hamlin just loses it. And then Cindric and Stenhouse and Ware have to battle for that free pass. Bell is not eligible, though. That was some cars take it out there. Who will make it back to the line, though? That is the question. Where looks like we'll get the free pass unless Stenhouse can get a run around the outside. Stenhouse getting very loose. He has damage, I think. Stenhouse coming to the line, and yeah, okay. We're not going to count that. As it's Bowman winning the race back. Chase Elliott, as yeah, another mess in turn one. As we're going to take a look at the recording now that we have that. That wreck doesn't count. Yeah, Cedric just got into the back of Hamlin and then just triggered a huge crash. Yeah, Dylan never went airborne. Is Dylan able to keep going? We will see. That crash, I think Styles just had damage. He was just trying to get around. Dylan will be able to continue. Yeah, just gets hit by Cindric. And up into the field. Nothing Hamlin could do. That's just how the AI are programmed. Yeah, Bell flips again. That's going to end his day now. Yeah, Dylan able to keep going. Hamlin not able to keep going. Yeah, just slams the wall there. More with Austin Cindric. Yeah, it just came up too fast. Nothing he could do, and then Hamlin just comes back up into the field. Yeah, nothing they can do. Cindric gets away unscathed, though. On board with Christopher Bell here. So yeah, just nothing you can do. Just gets slammed up into the wall, into the catch fence, and then flips one more time. That's gotta hurt for Bell here. Not the day that he has wanted. Yeah, just very unfortunate things. We will get back racing here, as it will be racing with about 8 to go. We're going to be back pacing here with 7 laps to go here, as Stanos could not get the free pass. He's still lapped out. Cody Ware, though, will have to go to the back because he got the waiver out, and now he is to the back. Dylan got involved in that wreck. He is in the back as well. He had to make more repairs on his car. As yeah, now it's the Hendrick cars up front. Crash-filled race. But will we see another crash, or will we see 7 laps to the end? We will see. I'll be back to green here with 7 laps to go here in Daytona. Here we go. It should be 15. Oh, yeah, that should be it. Sorry, ticker issues here. So yeah, that inside lane getting a very good start as usual. Elliott falling back early, but will they make moves? We will see. Will they crash again? Will anyone try that outside lane? There's only 4 cars around that outside lane. As here they go, and Briscoe goes to the top. Cody Ware goes to the middle lane. Gillen might move up. No, he elects to stay on the bottom. Jones to the top. There's now 6 laps to go in Daytona. So, oh, Gillen forcing up Elliott there. Very dangerous, but hey, keep it rolling. As yeah, that middle lane looks to be the sucker roll that it usually is here at Daytona. And now here's Elliott. Will he get a run? Will Gillen try to block it? No, it doesn't look like it. Now, what lane does Bowman block? Does he stay on that inside lane? Thinks about going to the middle. He stays bottom. Stenhouse going to the middle. He is a lap down. He can't fight for the lead. Yeah, now smaller pack as usual. 10 cars. We haven't tested with 10 cars. So, oh, they race. Coming to 5 laps to go. Coming down to the nitty gritty here. 5 to go. They're probably going to start to make more moves as the Hendrick teammates alongside each other here. Oh, Sitter crashes on his own. I don't know what happened. But, oh, that's big. That's huge as now Cindric is out. Screwed over Cody Ware, but we're going to keep going here. Unfortunate for Cody Ware as he just got his lap back. Yes, Cindric's day is done, but we are going to keep it green. Here comes Bowman out that inside lane. Now that outside lane, Jones trying to make it work. Gillen's just in the middle. He's just losing ground. As now Elliott's going to get pushed. He gets too much of a push. He goes to the middle. Now Jones is going to try and take the lead. 4 laps to go at Daytona. Things ramping up. As now those Toyotas have been Working on that outside lane, getting up to the front. Cody Ware is trying to catch back up to the main pack here. Will he be able to do it? We don't know. As Elliott in the wall a little bit, that's going to slow down that outside lane. Oh, he's going to go middle. We're going to go 4 wide. No, I wasn't concerned 4 wide, but Jones is going to slingshot through the middle. He's going to try and take that lead. We're 4 wide for the lead now as Busher gets on the inside. Elliott trying to get a run from Briscoe. Larson trying to give a shove to Busher. Does he try to make a move out front? No. Elliott gets a run from that high line. He's going to go to the lead. 3 laps to go. Who is going to win it? We will see. As it does look like Cody Ware is going to catch up. Looks like his race is over. He's going to have to settle for 9th probably, unless there's a caution. Now those middle lights falling back quick. As now Elliott moves top. There they go. They're wrecking. Dillon around. Bowman around. Crash. Caution is out. As Cody Ware is in it. And now they're going to have to race back to the line. Huge crash. Ricky Stiles upside down. Who do we got left in this thing? It's Elliott, Briscoe, and Busher. We're going to go to overtime here. 3-lap shootout. As it's Briscoe v. Busher for that final spot, as only about 5 cars are going to make it back. That is big. It's Elliott, Briscoe, Busher, Dillon, Larson are going to look to battle it out here. It looks as though, what happened? Gillen's going to make it back, it looks as though. Who else? Jones with huge damage. He's going to have to go to the back. As yeah, Stenhouse will make it back though, but he flipped again. He's not going to get his lap back. He's still going to be a lap down. To watch from the bump perspective. So yeah, Busher got a nose out front here, and then yeah, just clears that chaos there. Bowman goes back up into Gillen, and then Larson gets forced up, and then Stenhouse goes upside down. Yeah, there's multiple cars just involved in different incidents here. It looks as though, yeah, Bowman, the pole sitter, are going to be out of this race. Unfortunate for him. On board with Austin Dillon here. Yeah, just gets charred there by Bowman, it looks as though, and then he's able to save it. Yeah, and it just powers through the wreck. Just, yo, what an avoidance on Ricky Stenhouse there. That could have been big there. 4th Ricky Stenhouse there. Yeah, he's thinking here, this is the break I need. And then Larson there forces him, and then Busher kind of forces him up and then into Stenhouse. Yeah, just unfortunate there for Ricky. Kyle Larson's on board. Yeah, he just got into Busher in there, and then that's just what's gonna happen there. Is he just, yeah, just wrecks there. The 3-car battle up front. Yeah, we're gonna re-rack him, and it's gonna be overtime. What could likely be the very final restart has 3 drivers who are unscathed, and then the rest of the field has a penalty because they were involved in the wreck. They had to make repairs. Elliott, Briscoe, and Busher look to be the favorites to win here. Busher and Elliott, I believe, are the only ones that have not been involved in a wreck today. Everybody else has. As yeah, it's going to be a 3-lap shootout to decide who wins the inaugural Daytona 50 here. Yeah, Gillen flipped. He's a lap down. Gillen, Stenhouse will be fighting for that lap. They're going to have to hope for caution. I don't know if a caution is going to happen here, though. The pace car is now down pit road. Elliott, Briscoe, the chase is on the front row. Fighting for the victory here. Who is going to win the inaugural Daytona 50? We will see as I gotta fix the ticker. There we go, it should be fixed. There's immediately Briscoe trying to go high lane. Busher might follow him. Elliott's gonna go middle. Field's gotta get back up to speed here. As this is coming to 2 laps to go here. It's a 3-lap show, not a 2-lap show. It allows for the drivers to get grouped up back together again. Stenhouse trying the top. He's trying everything he can to get up there. Jones as well. They're both desperate. Elliott goes top. He went top too hard. He's in the wall. I gotta record. As now it's Briscoe v. Elliott up front. Briscoe, Elliott, who is going to prevail here? Busher's still in it. Dylan's caught up. Can Kyle Larson give him a shove to get to the front? We will see. Elliott goes middle. Does he block the top with Briscoe? Briscoe has no help. Elliott's loose. Goes middle to block Briscoe. Give him a side draft. Gets a push for Busher. Briscoe goes middle. Trying to side draft Chase Elliott. Busher trying to shove. People in the back try to get their last hope off. Briscoe goes top. He looks to get the high lane. Busher goes middle. White flag in the air. Who is going to win? It's going to be Busher, Elliott, Briscoe. Someone I didn't even mention. They're trying everything they can back there. Larson and Stenhouse are trying to get their way to the front, shake and bake, but they can't do it. It's Elliott leading right now. Ignore the checker. This is the white flag. Briscoe gets the run. Elliott hooked into the wall. Elliott's hooked into the wall. Does he have damage? Can he continue the race? Looks like he can. He's up top. Briscoe, top with him. That's a mistake. Briscoe getting slowed down. Here comes Chris Busher. Austin Dillon's not out of this either. Who is going to win? Elliott coming out the final corner. He's holding on for dear life. Chase Elliott, it looks, is going to win. And Chase Elliott is going to hold on and win. Oh my goodness. And then he flips at the very end. Wow. Chase Elliott is your winner in a really weird finish. As, oh my goodness. And flip and win at the very end. That car is destroyed. Yeah, he just got in the wall too hard. And Briscoe was just stuck behind him. He couldn't do anything. Very similar to the Truck Series race. We're going to take a replay of that. This is the lap. Yeah, Elliott got hooked into the wall by Briscoe. I don't think Briscoe intended to hook him into the wall, but you can see that there is quite a bit of damage there. That right wheel is not working. But Elliott hangs on here to take a win. The first one of the season. He's going to take a pretty big lead in the points. Coming off of turn 4 here. Chase Elliott holding on for dear life with Briscoe just trying to get by. Elliott just blocking. And then, yeah, it just goes flipping at the end. On board from Chase Briscoe here. Yeah, just gets into the wall there. And gets a little bit of a speed up from that damage. It's weird that the AI do that in this game, but oh well. And then, yeah, just Elliott has a run. He's slowing off the corner. Briscoe's trying to get under. Just can't do it. That's going to be a frustrating loss for Chase Briscoe there. I mean, can't let it define his whole season, but that's got to sting for sure. Okay, we gave Elliott a new car now. He is doing donuts on the front stretch. Very well deserved. He, I think, led the most laps in this race. Hey, doing it in the grass just like Dale did. Rest in peace, Dale Earnhardt. But anyways, yeah, Chase Elliott, very happy. This is going to be a very popular win. He might not have a Daytona 500 champion. He does have a Daytona 50 champion. So that's something. Yeah, doing his burnouts as usual. He might be getting used to that. This could be a one-time win. Yeah, he's going to be very high in the point standings. That's for sure. Let's go park it on the Daytona logo here. Wow, what a good burnout for Chase Elliott. Here is Chase Elliott in victory lane here as he's going to be celebrating that win. He's probably overjoyed right now and thankful that his car didn't flip a couple of feet sooner than it did. These are your results from Daytona. It's Chase Elliott with the most points here as he tied for leading the most laps with Alex Bowman. We decided on a tie. The tiebreaker is highest finishing position. Chase Elliott won the race, so he gets the 5 bonus points. Bowman still gets 1 point, but 5 points could matter by the end of the season. It could not. Who knows? Also to mention, Cody Ware, Ricky Stenhouse, Denny Hamlin, and Chris Busher are all part-time, so they will not be running the full season. They will be running only about 3 races, I'm pretty sure, each for them. This was one of them, so you'll be seeing them 2 more times throughout the season. As, yeah. Now, As now we head to the standings, it is basically no change here. Yeah, you can see the things highlighted. So, yeah, 66-51, same points format used in both the other series. Team standings, this is not as important as Hendrick Motorsports, Joe Gibbs Racing have 3 full-time drivers, which is a big advantage over like someone like RFK Racing who has no full-time drivers and part-time as well. Also, this is kind of a schedule reveal here, but here is your schedule outlook at the end of the weekend. All drivers with 9s won. Very interesting. So, yeah, 99 of Alfredo, 91 of Eckes, 9 of Elliott. Next week is Atlanta, where the Cup Series and the Grand National Series will be going. Off weekend for the trucks, they will be heading to Bristol that weekend after. Take a look at the schedule here, and yeah, it's going to be a good season.